Hey friends, welcome. I am going to be doing vision board journaling today. I'm in a big journaling headspace for this year. I love it. I made like a whole desk right beside me that's just for my journaling and sketchbooking. So it's like very easy and yeah, actually, realistically what I'm doing today is showing you the journaling that I did in this particular book for my vision board. I actually did it yesterday, but it started to get dark, so the lighting wasn't good. So I'm talking at you right now. I'm gonna show you the footage of me assembling it sort of in fast speed because it was slow. And then I will right now, after that, walk you through the pages and just sort of read you what I wrote on it because I think it's cute. And also it wasn't like overtly too personal, so I'm happy to share these pages. The journal that I'm using that I did this in is a semicolon brand journal. It's got 4 tabbed sections. Yeah, that's like my front page. It's kind of ugly, honestly, but I did different tabs. This is also the journal I do my like work journaling in, so I make like a log of all the work things I do every day. Anyways, it has like grid paper in it, so I thought that was a nice background for my vision board. So in past years, like I'm not a big vision board person, but I just saw everyone doing it and I just really wanted to, and I thought it would be a fun thing to do, and it was. But in past years, when I've done like workshops and stuff I've attended, we've made like a big piece of paper and you like put it on the wall. I don't really want to do that. I just don't want to do that. So I thought I'll do it in my journal. I think it was like 5 or 6 pages or like a couple spreads fully. So that's enough for like a preamble. I'm gonna do a voiceover, so I'll tell you about my materials and process and everything. Let me know like in the comments if you are a vision boarder as well. I guess I am technically, and I'd love to see yours. You could always tag me on Instagram if you want to show me, because I'd love to look at it. Okay, that's all. I'm gonna film the tour part of this, but first, let's do the gluing and cutting and drawing part. Hello, this is Editing Rebecca, here to hang out with you for, I don't know, 6 minutes until we get to the next part of the video. And I'm gonna tell you about sort of my thinking behind making this vision board journal. So step 1 is you need pictures. I went onto Pinterest and I made a board. I will actually link it down below if you want to look at it and use any of the pictures I did, by all means. These are, so number 1 concern, these are not my photos. And I always feel really weird using pictures other people take that they haven't said like are for commercial use. This isn't commercial use though, that's the thing. This is just me gluing them in my journal. So I think that's okay, but I don't know if any of these are your photos. I really love them, so I hope that's okay with you, but they're just going in my journal, baby. I don't want to cut them out again. So I hope that's okay. I guess that's not really good instructional advice because the first thing I said is like kind of unsure, but you need pictures for your vision board journal. So you could take your own pictures and just print out photos from your own life and your camera reel of things that were peak. You can do like what I've got here, just some clip art off of Canva, but you can get stuff from lots of clip art sites. You can go on free stock image photo sites. You could get things from anywhere. You can cut up magazines. You can cut up old books, whatever floats your boat. I think that part, maybe you don't need my help with. In terms of choosing what to pick, that I think is more key. When I'm looking for pictures, I'm looking for a vibe, right? And my whole vision board here went extremely cozy. And that's probably just because that's where I'm at for fall right now. Or wait, it's not fall at all. It's the middle of winter. That's my winter vibe. By the summer, I probably still will want to be cozy, but it's going to be really hot. So the vibe may be different. I think you should start to think about both broadly, what's the vibe you're looking for this time period you are doing this journal for. Is it cozy? Is it super girly? Is it really holistic? Is it outdoorsy? I don't know. What vibe are you looking to cultivate? I think those are important. Then I'm thinking more about task-oriented visions. Is that the right way to put it? Yeah, these are my visions for the year that I'm envisioning. So thinking about the things I want to do, like, for example, write in my journal a lot. But I don't want to just put a picture of a journal. I want it to be really aesthetic and cute. And then once I have all of those kind of activities just printed out and found, things that are vibey, I do this activity, which is where I sorted all the photos into some rough categories. So all the quotes I pulled out and put in one pile, I just distributed those between the other pages. But then I kind of found common themes, I guess, within the images that really spoke to me. So I didn't worry about this too much in the searching phase. I just worried about it in this part. I grouped them by like hobbies and, craft and art related hobbies, and then reading, self-care, food, and other that I can't remember. And then I'm just kind of arranging it. I think it is great to arrange and then do your writing on top. Just a little easier to coordinate. I sort of did that here. On this homepage, I put keywords, which I think is a good way to kind of break the ice on writing stuff down for your journal, for the vision board. I think it kind of brings in the themes of the year. And then I just made a sort of broad I want to list of things I would like to achieve that aren't necessarily, category specific. I'm not someone who does very pristine journaling. Like, I'm not too worried about, like, obviously I forgot how to spell sketchbook, which is incredibly embarrassing, but I went with it. I just crammed a little C in there. And so I'm just doing bubble letters and writing kind of messily. And I was covering over that one pen that did bleed through. One thing that helped me that I didn't realize because I was just kind of on autopilot, I guess, is you can just cut up these pictures even more. I was so locked into using them as the squares with the full dimension, but once I was remembering that, oh yeah, I have scissors and I can just cut a centimeter off to make this fit, that was a great revelation for me. And I actually thought that maybe this would be a fun activity to do on like a monthly basis. Maybe not with, gathered photos, but like a reflection on the month to do just kind of a collection like this. I don't know. I think I might start printing off my own photos more is kind of what the conclusion is. And I liked these little clip art pieces because you can use them to fill in gaps, and they kind of just bring in the feeling that you're looking for. So you can see I just had a few that were fall themed, which is not the season that we're in, but I don't know, that's fine. This is going to be a 2-page spread, which I think is great for kind of those more, not more important goals, but just ones that have like more emphasis or like that are more important to you. And that I think kind of naturally comes out when you print off all the photos you collect and sort them into categories. Some of those categories are big and it's like, oh, I found a lot of things that sparked my imagination about this subject. And I think that's a good indicator that that's actually something you're most excited about. In terms of decorating and making this like really cute and everything, I did do stars on this page, which you'll see very shortly. But I went through afterwards, not in this video, and I used colored pencils to just color in my bubble letters and add some like little doodles here and there. So I would recommend something that your paper can endure. Basically, I didn't want anything that would bleed through. So I didn't do any painting in this one, even though that is kind of more my vibe. I just use colored pencils, but I think markers or acrylic paint pens, if they don't bleed. I don't have that much experience with them, but that's what I'm thinking for decorating. If you have stickers too, I think stickers would be really good in here, but I think the cutouts, the little graphics kind of fill that gap. I also thought it might be really cute to draw some stuff on my iPad and then print it out to glue in here, but I didn't really get around to that. I might try that, like not like stickers exactly, but just like little, not icons, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Little things that might enhance it that I could just doodle that would be my own art to add in instead of just clip art. So that's pretty much it for my tips on how to do this journaling activity, vision board journaling. It's obviously not super complicated, but I think I had some mental hurdles about it, just kind of being like, oh, it has to be all pictures or all collaged really nicely or aesthetic. And it doesn't. It can just be whatever. I just did some scribbly writing like this. So, okay, that's it for my show and tell. We'll do the flip through now. All right, here is the journal that I used. I guess you already just saw it a bunch, so let's just get to it. So for the first page of my vision board, I wanted to just do kind of like a home page, an index. So My keywords for this year, my whole vision for this year was to kind of just be like slower, smaller, chiller, more relaxed. Like I don't want to be overly ambitious because I think all of these things are antithetical to me actually being productive. So I'm trying to be nice to myself and to others. So thoughtful, wholeness, kindness, tenderness, consistency, and intentional are the keywords that kind of sum up how I want to feel and act this year. In terms of like overall things I want to do, spend more time on my hobbies, use what I have and buy less, specifically around craft supplies and art supplies. Oh my gosh, I have too much. There. Read more books, audiobooks, and magazines. Just like consuming stuff that isn't on my phone is basically it. Audiobooks technically are, but you know what I mean. Share with simplicity for content. So I tend to get overly ambitious with what I want to achieve. Like, oh, I want to post on Instagram, but I want to do a full finished painting. It's like, no, that's dumb. Why would I do that? Just post like works in progress or whatever else is going on. Don't overthink it. So, and that's for YouTube as well. Like I'm just doing videos like this where I'm just showing you what I've made. Simplicity. Have more fun days out. I definitely feel like I don't leave the house enough, so that's good. Bake new recipes. Love that. Fill many journals and sketchbooks. I'm doing a good job so far. Enjoy the season slowly, which I think just means like not wishing away the winter mainly and not letting summer escape too fast. I want to just be here every day and appreciate what each season brings. I don't know. Worry less, try my best. I am a worrier and I feel like for me, like financial stress is a big one. And that's just because I'm a fully self-employed artist and obviously it's stressful. I pay all my bills, no one else is helping me, like it's all me, baby. So it's stressful, but I think I need to worry less about it because things like I am supporting myself. So I need to chill. That's a goal. And I love this meme. I think that's so cute. Also, all the glue's dried and these are such satisfying little pages now. So here's two of my specific goals. We have journaling and sketchbooks. I want to consistently make time every day to sit and work at my creative and personal practices. So that's like my sketchbook and whatever. I wrote down a few of the different things that I do. Collage sketchbook, which is kind of like this style. I might even start using this journal for that. Daily diary, where that's just like where I write my daily diary. Work logbook, which is later in this. Actually, that's kind of what it looks like. I do my work journal. And I put the date and then whatever I did. Messy sketchbook, that's where I just like doodle and don't worry about stuff. And my watercolor sketchbook, which is pretty. And here's the formula for a good sketchbook session. Snacks, yummy drinks, nice candles, hand lotion, good pens, and supplies. And I grabbed a few of these photos. This one's my desk here. But they're just because they got the vibe of what I'm going for. Like productive, with accessories. And I don't have to buy them. I have all the things. So just note to self, I don't need to go buy things. This goal is home self-care. So not like having to go out and do things like go to the coffee shop and buy treats, or actually that's kind of my only self-care splurge out of the house. But I do my nails at home. I do, not that they're done now. I digress. Bubble baths before bed, face masks and reading, comfy pajamas and soft spaces to hang out, little trays with snacks and tea, using my grandma's china and teacups. So just like being nice to myself, right? And here I wrote, not always feeling like I have to be productive and making something to have spent my time well and meaningfully. This should be in bold right here. I don't have to be making something at all times to be using my time well. I've got melatonin bubble bath, which puts me to sleep like a little baby. So I'm trying to do that more so that I go to sleep earlier. And also doing nothing. Really, really, really hard for me. And this pajama set is very cute. I'm a big lounge set girly. This is a 2-page spread for my creative hobbies, which is my biggest goal for this year. My biggest vision is just to spend more time doing the stuff I love and less time laying around on my phone. So here's the list of ones that kind of came to mind that I liked doing. I've been sewing a lot already. Jewelry making. I have all the stuff. I think that's what this is. Plant care. I've been ignoring my plants. Like I water them, but I need to repot and do some plant care like here. Zine making, I've started doing this and I'm loving it. It's so much fun. So I want to do more of that. Collage art, this is already what this is, so I like this. Writing, I want to get back into writing this year. I want to finish some books I've got mostly written. Painting, of course, I do that all the time. And bookmaking, which is, like zines, but just even more booky things. And I think this is just such a pretty, inspiring spread. I wrote, use what I have already and revisit hobbies that I love and haven't done in a while. And then also a reminder, you don't have to share everything you make, but you can share anything you make. That's really good. When I feel like, oh, I made this, but it's not on brand or whatever. I just need to get over myself, honestly. And these are the other, I think there's just like one last page. So these are my last two big goals: have fun with food and share it with others. So this isn't about like diet or anything specific. I love food. I love cooking. I love making it. I love shopping for it. I just want to have more fun with it as opposed to seeing it as work. And I also want to do like more like, let me just read this. Try new recipes, buy local produce, keep the fridge clean. Huge goal. Bad at that. Clean produce early, meal prep snacks, reorganize the kitchen, host more dinner parties, deliver baked goods to friends and family, take more food photos, make eating a good meal at home a fun and special event. Okay, so let's break these down. Clean produce early. I always like buy delicious produce and then just put it in the fridge. I want to wash it, cut it up, and like put it in containers so that it's easy. Want to do that. Deliver baked goods to friends and family. That's really big. That's sort of like, I want to be kind to people. I want to support my community and just like the people I love by delivering delicious things. And sharing food is great. I want to take more food photos, and I literally mean exactly that, because I've been Instagramming since like it started, and I love taking food photos, and I should just do it more. It makes me happy. I like looking at food. So I want to Instagram like it's 2013 and I want to just take photos of my food. I don't have to post it. Yeah. And then make eating a good meal at home a fun and special event. So that's just like not making food and then just sitting at my computer or whatever. I want to like make it nice, do the side dishes, get a nice drink, make it cute, light a candle, have a special event, as opposed to just eating in front of a screen. So those are my food goals. Spend time with books is my next one. And that doesn't just mean reading. So I wrote, listen to audiobooks while making art. I've been doing that lately. It's really fun. Go to the library regularly. I already do, but I still want to keep it up. Buy books as milestone rewards. That's nice. Find cozy spaces to get lost in books, like the cottage or the hammock. It's seasonal, but I want to do that so bad right now. Talk about books and think more critically. Go through my shelves and read stuff I already have. Give away books I don't love. Finish my own books, like writing. Tell people about my books, hard. And read before going to bed. So that's kind of self-explanatory, really. But I just find that I'm not taking the time to read enough. But I go to the library like once a week. I get a big stack of books and I will read some. And I feel like that's pretty good. I mean, it's a sustainable practice and it's good to support your library. I love reading in my hammock, and it's just winter right now, so it's outside and I can't do that. But like when hammock season comes, watch out, baby. I'm going to be in there with a book every day. And also talk about books and think more critically. I was in grad school for basically a million years, and all I got to do was talk intellectually and critically about books, like mainly. I miss that. It's not because I feel like I have like anything necessarily important to say right now, but it feels good to use your brain. And that's what that is about for me. So I don't know whether that means making content about it or just writing in my journal or finding people who like books and doing like a book club. I don't know what that means yet, but that's my book goals. And I just had a few extra pictures. So I put things on the back as sort of a conclusion and my thesis statement for this. I want to have a peaceful year where I enjoy the good things instead of saving them, where I enjoy what I have instead of acquiring more, and I share it with others, where I appreciate the gifts of each season, where I spend quality time with the people I love, where I accept myself exactly as I am and celebrate the unique things I bring in the world. That's my mission statement for myself for this year. Last year had some really horrible moments. I had a lot of losses. I had a lot of stress. Just like bad things kept happening. And like, I'm okay. I got through them, but you know, grief is still here and that sucks. So this year, I'm not even trying to be ambitious. Living slow. I got this little list here I got off Pinterest. I just want things to be peaceful. That is the best I can hope for, and to just be nice to people I love. You're doing great. So that's it for my little vision board. I hope you enjoyed assembling this and then reading it with me. I think it's so cute. I'm so proud of myself for making this because it actually feels very inspiring. And now I'm thinking that maybe I want to do like a monthly spread in this journal. Like maybe I'll start next. I would like to do 2 at a time. But like just go through my camera roll, print off photos, and do spreads like this for each month because I think they're so pretty and so fun. And I'm loving to look. I just love looking at these. So there you go. Hope this inspired you. If you do, like I said earlier, tag me on Instagram or just send me, like, just DM me your posts if you make something cool and you want to share, because I'd love to see if you do. I guess my approach is a journal-based vision board. So if you do a journal-based vision board, let me know. I'd love to see it. I will see you later. Have a lovely day. Hope your year is off to an okay start, or at least it's not too horrible, or maybe it's good. Any of that, whatever it is, I hope you're making time for creativity and for yourself. That's the bottom line. All right, love you so much. See you later. Bye.